Hi artists! Today we are going to be working on gluing our um, artwork of ourselves down onto our Faith Ringgold inspired artwork. We are inspired by Miss Faith Ringgold's Tar Beach, and we are going to be making a picture of ourselves flying over the sky. Now, before we get started, please make sure that your picture has your name on the back. There's my name right there on the back. And also, please make sure that you've got your artist signature on your paper. Okay, now what we're going to be doing is you're going to get all of your pieces and you need to go ahead and lay them out onto your sky. And the reason why we're laying our picture or our pieces onto the sky is so that we know how we want our art to look. So what I'm doing is just getting all of my pieces. And I'm just going to kind of lay it out. So it's sort of like we're making a plan. We're making a plan for our artwork. All right, so got that. Get some legs. And if I'm flying, I'm just going to kind of like, like what would my legs look like if I were flying in the sky? What would be going on? I'd probably be like, wee! And there those are. And I think I wanted some tights, some hot pink tights. And we had some fancy gold boots. There we go. And I think that I would like, oh, you know what? I think I want to do two boots facing in the same direction because it would look more like I was flying like that. Yes, there we go. All right, and then I'm not going to put my hair on there because there's a lot of like little pieces. I just wanted to see what it's going to look like for size. And also just to see if there was anything else that I wanted to add or change. So I think that for me, I would like to have a little bit more of a rounded end. So I'm just going to turn my paper around and I am going to make a rounded end right here. So I'm just going to, you should do it with your pencil if it's something that you're interested in doing. I'm just drawing kind of like a U, and I'm going to do it on the other one. And draw a U. And then I'm just going to cut that out. Cut it out. There's one. And then I'm going to cut the other one out. There's two. All right, so I like that better for my arms. Okay, and now the next step is going to be to begin gluing our flying selves onto our Faith Ringgold inspired quilt art. So the first step is going to be to get our neck put on. All right, so I know that I want my neck right there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there, and I'm going to put my neck on. The neck should be first. And then after I get the neck on, the next step is going to be to put the face on. Notice how when I'm going to glue, I'm not turning it around and putting it right here. I'm doing it on my table because, friends, we don't want any additional glue to be on our artwork. We don't want anything, any additional glue. So I'm taking my time. I'm going around the edges of my circle, and I also went into the middle. And then I'm going to put my circle on, and I'm massaging it. Give it a nice little massage. Make sure it's sticking on there nicely. And then the next step is going to be to get your shirt or your dress, and you're going to turn that around. And again, we always want to go close to the edges so that our artwork stays on there pretty well. And I am just filling it in with glue nice and slowly. And then I'm going to put the dress down. And I'm imagining what my dress might be like flying in the sky, or my shirt. And then I'm not going to push this part down. I'm leaving that like that. And I'm going to turn the pants around, and I'm going to put some glue. And I wanted for some of my little leg to show through the pants. So I'm just going to, I've turned them both around. And I'm just going to kind of put that there like that. And then I'm going to put glue. I'm going to put glue on that entire thing. There we go. I'm just kind of trying to make some sort of plan. I think I want that leg like that. How long do you want it? How much leg do you want showing? Artists are problem solvers, and you kind of have to think about those things. What do you want it to look like? So here's the pant, here's the leg. Watch again. I'm turning them both around. All right, so you can see all of those like pencil lines, and I am going to put the pants on the legs. So I'm just going to put some glue on the pant, and then I'm going to put the leg on. And I want some of that leg showing, so then I'm going to push that down, and then I'm going to put more glue on the pant and on the leg. We got to put it on that leg down there because we need everything to stick. And then here we go. I'm flying in the air, so I'm going to be like, wee, and I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want my leg to be. I think I want it right there. I like that. I'm checking it. I'm making sure. And then once I know that I like it, I'm going to push down on everything. I'm giving it a nice massage, very firmly pushing down. Then after you get done doing that, I think my next step is going to be to do the arms. So I'm just going to take my arm and again turn it around, and I'm going to put glue onto the back, and I'm trying to kind of wiggle it underneath. Just do the best you can. Get that arm on. Does not have to be perfect. It just has to be your best. And I think for this one, I'm going to cut it. You are the artist. So obviously you are a problem solver. So I'm just cutting this arm a little bit shorter. And I think I like that. Or maybe I should be, wee, arms up. Maybe I can take this one off. Yeah, I think I want my arms to be up because I'm flying in the sky. So here's one arm. I'm going to do this other arm with some glue on the back. Whee! Flying through the sky. The next step is going to be to add my shiny gold boots. Got one boot here. And another boot. All right, so now I've got my dress, my boots, my pants. All right, I've got the most basic things done now. I need to do the hair. I saved the hair for last because there was a lot of little pieces to do. I know that I want the hair to go all around the face. So I think that because my hair pieces are so small, I think the best thing to do to make it easy is just to, and plus glue dries clear. So I'm just going to do some glue around my face. And then after I put the glue on, I'm going to um, put the little pieces, the little scraps that I ripped up for the hair. I will go ahead and glue those down after I put the glue on my sky, on the paper. So, getting all this paper ready. Let me see. I've got a little bit more. So you get to kind of decide where you want to put your hair. So you're kind of using your glue stick, sort of like a paintbrush, I guess. So here we go. I'm going to start with just one half. So I'm going to open up my glue stick and I'm just going to go right here on half. And the reason why I'm just doing half is because glue, obviously it's going to dry, so we don't need to put, the whole head of glue or head of hair. So, and notice how I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I need a thick layer of glue to make sure that everything sticks on nice and neat. And I'm also going to put just a little bit of glue onto my head, just a little bit. And the reason why I'm doing that is because your hair is a little bit on your face. So here we go. I am going to go ahead and start putting my hair pieces on. And it's okay if some of the background is showing. That's perfectly fine, friends. And you're gonna get sticky. I know. I'm getting sticky too. adding a little bit more glue right there because I've decided to go a little further. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit more glue here because I want to go a little further out even over there. And now that I feel like that side looks pretty nice, I'm going to be doing the same thing onto the other side. I'm just going to go back and forth to make sure that I've got a nice thick coat of glue. There it is. All right, so I'm just having a look at it to see if I like it. When you are making any artwork, it is completely up to you when you are done. You know that you're done when you like your work. If you are looking at it and you're kind of like, I think I need something more, then do something more to it. All right, friends, it is up to you. When you feel like it looks good, you are done. So for me, I think I like this. I think it looks really pretty, and I'm using good craftsmanship. That means it is nice and neat. And I think that I am ready for the finishing touches. For our finishing touches, what you're going to do is you're going to use whatever it is that you have on hand. If you have markers on hand, crayons, a pen, it just depends on what it is that you have. I have crayons right here, and I also have some markers. So I think that, and yeah, here's a crayon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, you know what? Actually, You know what I want to do, friends? I want to add just a little bit more um, at the top right here. I've changed my mind. I've been looking at it and I've decided I want to add just a little bit more hair right here. There. Now, I like that. So, once you get, once you're done, you're going to go ahead and start by adding the face. You could do the face however you like using whatever materials you have on hand. So I'm just doing one eye. I've got two eyes like that. And I just used a crayon to create the eyes. And let me see if I have a skinny black marker. So I'm just going to go around the eyes just to clean them up a little bit because I want them to be a little bit more clean. I'm going to add some eyelashes. You don't have to add eyelashes if you don't want to. You could use a color pencil even if you have a color pencil. And then I'm going to draw some cheeks. And after I've drawn the cheeks, I'm going to use a crayon to color that in. Let's see if I can find a pink crayon for cheeks. Okay. Got some cheeks there. And then I need to do some eyebrows. I'm going to do her eyebrows, or my eyebrows, I guess I should say. There they are. And I'm going to do just a smile. And if you want to add a nose, you sure can. It's completely up to you. I think I don't want to add a nose, but you could add a nose if you want to. That's totally fine. And then after you get done doing all of your flying person, of your flying self, our last most special step is going to be to add the stars in our nighttime sky. So when we do the stars, you're going to need to have a spare piece of paper. So I've got a yellow piece of paper here just so that you could see it, but you're just going to have a spare piece of paper. And you're going to get your piece of extra paper and you're going to put that extra paper underneath your painting. And the next step is going to be to use your glue bottle. All right, when you use your glue bottle, you can see that there's a white tip right there. The white tip means that your glue bottle is closed. So we want to twist the orange top. All right, and now the white part is gone. And because the white part is gone, we know that it is open. And I'm going to just do couple of dots of glue, and the size of that glue dot is pretty good. It is about the size of my pinky nail, a little bit smaller than my pinky nail. And I'm just going to look how I do the I push my glue bottle, and then once I'm done I kind of drag it so that I'm not spreading glue everywhere. Once you feel like you've got enough glue dots on your paper and you like them for your stars, you're going to raise your hand and you're going to patiently wait for me to come around to give you some glitter. Now, you're going to wait for me to come to you, and what I'm going to do is I am going to pour some glitter on your glue. And after you after I'm done pouring the glitter onto your glue, what I want you to do is I want you to very carefully kind of bend your picture a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, and you're going to slowly, 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 slowly get the glitter onto your extra sheet of paper. And I am tapping my picture gently, because if you tap it too hard, it can mess up the glue, because remember friends, the glue is still wet. Then I'm going to take my picture and I'm going to very, very carefully turn it around, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it tall. And I'm going to do it again, tall. So I'm doing it from all four sides. All right, and then you're going to just move your glitter paper to the side and wait patiently for me to get the glitter, because what I'll do is I'll put it back into the can. So let's do that. I will and I'm going to do this step, friends, not you. You're going to wait for me, and I'm going to come back around and I'm going to put the glitter back into my container. And then with your scrap paper, I'm going to have one person collect all of the scrap papers once we are done so we can reuse those. And there you have your Faith Ringgold Tar Beach inspired artwork with your quilt around the edges in your canvas sky and yourself flying through the nighttime sky. I hope that you enjoyed it and I hope you had a good time making it. Bye guys.